show you. I'm in the middle of participating in a swap, although it's an unusual kind of swap. Well, actually, I've never participated in a swap before, so I can't really say if it's unusual or not. Anyway, I think it is. It's quite involved, but it also is fun. So anyway, this project share is one of the items that I'm putting in the box. And what I did is I went thrift shopping, and I found one of those little lanterns, you know, those little metal lanterns that have been so popular for several years. It's a tea light lantern, so it's quite small. It's about 6 inches in height, and it's about 4 inches or so in width. So not very big. Big enough though to do, you know, a alteration for a swap. So here's the lantern, and I filled it with some laces. And here's the little door, right, that opens. Also, you guys, I'm doing a different way of videoing it this time. I realized last time when I did my project share that you had to constantly watch it like this. So, and my wrists won't really work too well if I had to constantly show you it at a 90-degree angle. So I moved the camera in front of me, that's why my hands are this way, to show you. So what I did is I started off with a black lantern. All of this was black, the color, the base, or the bottom, and I still have to get this gummy junk off. But it was all this color, and I got some white spray paint that could do metal and took it outside. Well, first I took painter's tape and covered up all the windows. So here, all 4 sides have glass, and it is glass, it's not plastic. And then on the inside, I covered up the holes around the lantern. I really like those. I think it makes it have a lot of character. So I covered those up so that the paint wouldn't go through too much. And that was rather fun, let me tell you, having to use, you know, tweezers to hold the tape to get it right in where I wanted it. My grandson, Winter, he had fun taking all the tape off for me, so that was an added benefit. Yeah, so first things first is I started off spray painting it white. And this time, instead of just doing one coat like I did with my clock, I did the entire thing. I wanted it to be a white. So then I just quickly, I put these flat back pearls on. These are double rows, so you can see that they're put together in here by these little strands. So these are double rows of flat backs. And I did them on all the outside metal from the windows, by the windows. And I was thinking of putting something in between, but every time I held something up, whether it was round flat backs or some little tiny flowers or trim, it just took away from the look that I wanted, so I left it plain like that. I also, on the top, you can't really see it. You can maybe see a peek of it right there. I put the whole top is flat, and I put the flat back pearls across the top before I did the flower arranging. And then I also put flat backs around the second tier. Now the second tier holes are covered up because I wanted this beautiful lace there. Okay, and you can see I just glued some silk flowers on the corners. This is a beautiful double lace trim, this pink satin. It had more lace underneath it for the double. It had white lace coming out. the bottom, but I just wanted the pink, so I cut that part of the lace off. And then I put these pink flat back pearls all the way around over top of it. I thought that came out really pretty. Okay. And then I put some more pink flat back pearls at the top of the windows around it. Oh, and you see this part right here? This little piece of metal sticking out? That's for a handle, but when I got this from the thrift store, the other handle was broken. I mean, the other little metal piece that held the handle in was broken. So there's a hole there, but so I just decided to take the handle off, and it covered up pretty nice with the lace. Okay, so then I put this lace on, and on the top, this has a lot of layers, not of laces, but of flowers. I initially started with a lace or an applique in the center, and it has a little, you can kind of see it peeking through there, an organza flower. So it was just a white organza flower on top of white applique, and then I put a couple more appliques in the corners that they're peeking through there. There's one, and there's one. After that, I just started putting flowers on. Decided I wanted this larger flower. I just love these mulberry paper flowers. And I'll put a link in the bottom below in the description box where you can find them. I have found some flowers on eBay, but none of this quality. These are very, very stiff flowers. They're crimped incredibly. The glitter, if you can see the glitter, is from me. I just put a little bit around it. Okay, and then I put some more mulberry paper flowers there and some silk flowers here, and did the same on the other side, mulberry and silk. And then I played with this, what is this called? This is called a beaded, yeah, the name escapes me. And that's what happens, right? When you get old or you're on drugs. Oh, excuse me, medications. They take away your mind. And I'm on some heavy duty ones for my arthritis, so it really affects how I talk. I apologize. Garland, that's what it is. Thank you. You all were shouting it out to me. I got it. So it's a beaded strand garland, and I just kind of looped it around and in and around and in and played with that. And then over here, oh, you can kind of see underneath this bow, which I'm going to show you, I put a couple more double strand flat back pearls across the top. And then this is an applique bow that I've put some flat back pearls on. Some little tiny ones, and it's peeking out under there. And then I made a little pink bow to go over top of that with a flat back pearl in the center. And then I just put some beaded trim hanging down. Still have lots of glue strands, gosh. Yeah, so that's that. I think that's pretty much it. It was a really fun project to do. And then of course I loaded it with laces. You can kind of see here, I have this beautiful trim that came in. And then I put some pink lace and folded it across the back, and then I put this applique in there. So hopefully whoever sees this on the traveling swap will like it enough to keep it. Thank you so much for watching. I have lots more to do and show, and I hope that you keep watching. If you liked it, please like it, if that makes sense. And subscribe to my channel. There's lots more to come. Thanks again, everyone. Have a great day.